OMG BBG! Welcome back to another BBG Talks episode. We got some new products to talk about.
Yes, and of course we are going to react to some of your comments from our last videos.
Yes, sir. So the big topic of the day, we are talking about the brand new set that's coming out in November, which is the, what's it called?
Burst Ultimate VS set.
Yes, that's right, which includes the brand new Spriggan, Burst Spriggan, and then we have the Ultimate Valkyrie, kind of like a recolor. So put together, you have Burst Spriggan, Ultimate Valkyrie. Burst and Ultimate is the name of BU.
And it's also V and S. Versus is actually Valkyrie and Spriggan.
Oh my god.
So, oh my god, yeah, they're just like doing puns.
They're so cute with it.
Playing with words.
Feels like the last release almost, but at the same time, we know that Takara Tomy has so much more in store for us in the near future, right? So let's dive right in and let's talk about the bays that we're getting. The most exciting piece is obviously Burst Spriggan, but we also have some mixed feelings about it too. So let's start off with the layer, I guess.
Yeah, the layer is actually the good part. That's
Yes,
the
sir.
new part. It comes with a bunch of really cool gimmicks, and also it looks sick. Like the DB core looks unreal.
It pays tribute to all of the previous Spriggans. So it's very much like Ultimate Valkyrie, right? Like it takes design cues from multiple generations. And you have two different modes. You have left spin, right spin, obviously, right? I believe the right spin is the, what is it, the upper mode? Or is it the smash mode?
I think the left spin is the upper smash mode.
Let me
Oh, wait, no, it's the upper attack mode.
Yeah, upper attack mode is right spin.
Yeah.
Left spin is smash mode. Going to be incorporating like rubber and all this stuff too. So very nostalgic and very typical Spriggan stuff, right?
I like how it's got that clear look on top. So it really reminds me of Legends Spriggan.
Yeah.
Right?
I feel like Burst Spriggan, it's so in your face. You know, like the DB core looks just so much like, yo, it's screaming Spriggan at you, right?
Yeah.
So it looks really good.
Okay, now to the not so exciting part.
Yeah, so this next part is the disc, which is still new, but it is spread dash. So they took the original spread disc that we got in the original Spriggan Spread Fusion, and they gave it a bit of an upgrade, and now we have a bigger spread dash disc. In terms of the overall look, it's so round. So I mean,
Which is good.
It's good, but is it going to be as heavy as over?
Yeah, it's like an old disc made to be better, so I don't think it will be better than the newer disc out there, but that's just my assumption.
I don't mind that they made a upgraded version of an old design, but I feel like I would have liked to see just a new design overall. So I'm not that hyped up about the disc.
Yeah.
And then the next part's even worse.
A Fusion Dash.
Oh my god, that is such a kick in the balls.
This is pretty much Spriggan Spread Fusion, but in the new gen.
Yeah.
Right?
I hate the Fusion driver so much at this point. I didn't even like it that much when
Why?
it first came out. It
It's
just
just
wasn't
old?
fun.
It's just old?
It wasn't fun.
Yeah, okay.
And there's so many better balance type drivers. And I think what makes me more frustrated about this design is that you gave Quattro Dash to Achilles, right? Which is like, okay, fine. You gave it an upgraded version that it fits the balance type theme. So sure, Achilles gets that. But then you gave Fusion Dash to possibly the last Spriggan Bay that we're ever going to have. That is just a no-go. Like, you can't do that. So I'm a little angry.
Like, you're just angry at the stock parts. Like,
Yeah.
you just wish they gave you more relevant parts.
Exactly. Of course we can customize. Everybody knows that. But you're spending money on this product. Like, this product is not going to be that cheap, right? It's going to be like 50, 60 bucks or whatever it may be. And you get a Fusion Dash. Like,
So pretty
come on,
much
bro.
Zest Achilles stole everything from Spriggan. And Spriggan had nothing left.
Yeah,
now.
exactly. They couldn't give Quattro Dash to, Spriggan right after releasing Zest Achilles. So they get these leftovers. Like, Fusion Dash, like, oh my god. Like, I cannot express how disappointed I am with that driver selection.
When you think about it, everything is actually old except for that like Spriggan layer. Like with Burst Spriggan.
Well, Spread Dash is new, technically.
Yeah, new, but sure.
Yeah.
And then if you already bought Ultimate Valkyrie, this is pretty much another like skip.
Yeah, like, okay, so we may as well move on to Valkyrie now because the overall layer design, like, they added some new stickers, which I think actually makes it look better than the original Ultimate Valkyrie. So it's looking sleek, but yeah, it's not a game changer. Like, overall, it still looks pretty much the same. And then the disc has also been revamped. So this is Wing Dash, which is obviously paying tribute to the original wing disc that we got in Valkyrie Wing Acel.
Yeah.
And that also leads
Acel.
Exactly.
It leads us to getting another Acel in this release too. Acel Dash.
So Acel Dash is obviously more fun to use than your Fusion Dash, but still so old. I mean, like, we have mixed feelings about it. Like, it's obviously hyped getting a new Spriggan.
And I really like the design of the box too. It's just sick to get two really good bays. Sometimes you get stuck with like a third like useless one or one that you don't care too much about, but this is like you got two main characters pretty much.
Exactly. So it does feel good seeing kind of like Shu and Vault come together towards the end, you know? It's a nice way to end things. Like, of course, there's going to be like some more stuff down the road, obviously, but like it feels like, oh, we're wrapping up the Spriggan now, you know? Like, this is the last version. So I am upset that we're getting a Spread Dash and a Fusion Dash. There could have been so many more designs or new ideas that you could have put into it.
Or just give us like anything else, you know?
Oh man, Zest-Achilles is looking like, yo, so good right now. Like, if you had to pick between this set or the Zest-Achilles set, bruh, like I am leaning towards Zest-Achilles right now.
And cheaper too.
Dude, you're getting like so much bang for the buck in that set. So many nice parts.
Yeah, well, this set also comes with one extra exclusive part, which is actually the VS gear. So the Versus gear, or Valkyrie Spriggan gear.
Yeah. It basically looks like the original V gear with an added outer layer of plastic around it, which is like the S gear, but they shrunk it to a miniature form and plopped it on top of the V gear.
So keep in mind that this VS gear only fits on Adventure and Venture. So yeah, you can customize it further, give it to your Belial, if you care about Belial, that is.
Yeah, so like now your Divine Belial will now have a full set of BU gears that I can use essentially, which is pretty sick. Because now DB has its own set of gears and BU has its own set of gears. So they have really gone over the top there with the
customization, all the DLCs.
You have a lot of different upgrades that you can put on there now. So.
Pretty much just giving us a reason to buy the set to get that VS gear.
Although we all know that perfect gear is not perfect at all. You know, like in battle, it actually flops a lot of the time. So I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Like, is this just going to be a scrape risk? You know what I mean? So adding that extra plastic piece, who knows?
Yeah, but if you want to collect them all, then you have to get the set for the VS gear.
So I would say, to sum it up, Spriggan getting a new evolution is super hype. We love that. The parts it comes with, we're not that excited about. A little disappointed with the parts, man. A little disappointed with the parts. Ultimate Valkyrie, great one to have, right? So yeah, that is pretty much it for this VS set. Let us know what you guys think down in the comment section below, right? Are you going to pick it up? I think that even if you're disappointed with the parts like we are, you have to get the set because it's the last Spriggan, right? Like, you have to buy the last Spriggan. You have to.
That's how they get you.
You have to.
So why don't we move on now to react to some of your comments?
Sounds good.
Okay, so I have one here from Sora's Light from our last BBG Talks. It says that I think Hasbro should get licensed to release older Beyblades. There's a huge nostalgia market with the Metal Fight and Plastic Gen. They should capitalize off of it, especially earlier like Bey releases. It's cheap to produce and they'll make a profit. So this comment actually is really intriguing because that's exactly what I was thinking as well when like Burst started and we started collecting like newer stuff and then we wanted to get old stuff. At the same time, I don't think Hasbro is really there for the nostalgia market. Like, when you think about it, the amount of people who want the older products, it's just minuscule.
Yeah, when you compare it to the big picture.
Although I really agree with this comment, I really wish they did that for people like us or you guys, like a niche market. I feel like from a business standpoint, they won't do that.
Yeah, especially if they stopped production of those older parts, like, you know, obviously Metal Fight and stuff like that. There's not that many of their factories that are actually pumping out those parts anymore. So to get that up and running again is going to have a lot of startup costs, and it's just not going to happen. It's very unfortunate. Like, obviously, I wish that we can walk into Toys R Us and find a plastic Gen Bey from like when we were younger. You know, like, oh, I picked up my original Drigger F just now, just for funsies.
Yeah.
But I'm like the one person who bought it in the last 10 years. Like, it's not going to happen,
So,
unfortunately.
Hope we are wrong, but that's just what we think.
Word. So the next comment I have here is about the Ultimate Fusion DX set. So, of course, as you know, the new set comes with two Beys, Super Hyperion and King Helios, that are able to fuse their parts together to create that new ability. I Don't Exist says, bro, I just thought of something. What if fusion is going to be in the next series? Like, that is the main feature of that new generation. I know they kind of did the same for Zero G, but I think it may be interesting, and they're giving us a little teaser. What do you guys think? Do you think fusion's going to be the main ability for the next saga?
Like Beyblade Fusion?
Yeah, maybe. But, well, I mean, Beyblade Fusion's a little bit too close to Metal Fusion, maybe, but...
Oh, right.
But yeah, like, maybe fusion ability is going to be the main gimmick. Like, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Right out of the box, you're able to customize that much more.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I do see a bunch of people who are saying, no more burst, I don't want to see burst anymore. I'm like, huh, never thought about that. It's like, burst is not that bad, is it?
I mean, if you played like Sparking, DB, and BU, there's almost no burst anyways, so you're not really missing out on a ton.
Yeah, I was surprised to see those comments. Another comment here is from Labib. He says, I like how TT tries so hard to make Belial interesting. I think we know the results.
Yeah, they're talking about the Divine Belial that we got in the most recent set as well, right? Yeah, they are trying hard. Like,
they're trying to really sell Belial's ability, like pump out all these different gears.
Yeah, I mean, like, since it's a main character base, some people might be attached to it, but collecting all the gears, I feel like it doesn't give you as many benefits as they would hope, you know? Because once you put everything on and you're like battling with this massive stack, it just like scrapes and dies anyways. Like, is it that good?
Yeah.
So
it's a reason to push you to buy every set pretty much.
Yeah. For all those completionists out there like us. So
yeah.
We gotta get everything anyway. And the last comment I have here is from our marathon battle, the Generations one that we just released a couple days ago. This is from John Adam. And he says, bro, whoever gave Super Hyperion MR the tapered disc needs to be fired. I feel you on that one, bro.
Well, out of all the parts in that set, yes, it is probably the worst one. But keep in mind that, like, the VS set we just talked about, we're getting Spread Fusion and Wing SL. So,
yeah, there's way worse.
Yeah,
there could be way worse. Once again, the Spread Dash and the Wing Dash are upgrades, so we could be totally wrong, and it might be a really fire part when it arrives.
Yeah, we gotta check it out.
But we're not that excited about it because I doubt it's gonna be better than Overdisc or something like that. And Fusion Dash and a Cell Dash is just like, that's trash. So no way to defend that one.
So stay tuned to unboxing. We'll be getting that soon.
Yep.
Yep.
So let us know down in the comment section what you think of this brand new set that's going to be out in November. Are you going to pick up the brand new Spriggan? I really think everyone should because it's going to be the last Spriggan evolution, right?
Yeah, or we'll pick it up and then tell you guys what you should do.
Yeah, should you buy it, consider it, or should you just avoid it entirely? We're probably going to say buy it, but that's pretty much it, guys. Like the video, subscribe, and as always, geeks out.